$3 million. Absolutely out of her mind. Yeah, hi. So, like I said, my name is Henry. I was calling you about this building on.
Right.
So, I run a small investment company, and I was just calling to see if you'd be at all open to selling the building here.
Yeah, but I got a listing with somebody right now.
You have it listed. Oh, what'd you have it listed for?
How much?
Yeah.
2.
$2 million. Okay. I'm guessing if it's $2 million, you're probably.
I was willing to. I wanted like 6 down, and I hold a mortgage for either 3 to 5 years, maybe 3. I don't know. I have to see. I'm got 3 years. I'll be 80 for being years old.
Okay. I mean, if you're listing it for $2 million, you must have some serious income on this deal. What are you generating?
200.
So you're generating $200,000 gross, or is that triple net?
No, it's gross.
Okay, so then you're probably netting like what, 120?
Right now, I don't have the figures in front of me.
No, it's look, I'm ballparking figures with you because I want to try to see if I can get you something you can agree to, but roughly.
Everything is separate utilities here.
Okay. Yep, separate utilities.
Do you know the building?
Yep, I'm familiar. I've driven past it a few times.
Okay, so I got 3 stores, including me. I own the bar shop. Okay.
Oh, okay.
2 stores, and then there's 3 apartments upstairs. Each apartment has separate utilities. Each store has separate utilities.
So separate utilities. What do you charge everybody their own portion of taxes and insurance and other costs, or no?
The apartments I just consider into the rent. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You build it in their rent.
2 stores pays on water bill. I don't charge a part of the taxes, but anybody wants to buy, they can do what they want.
No, I mean. I'm well aware that they can do what they want for sure. I'm just curious about like what's coming in today so we can do some quick math and see where we're at. I'm guessing the apartments, are all 1 bedrooms?
My insurance is $7,000. My taxes are $18,000. Okay. I got a couple of odds and ends, like inspections and stuff like that. But, I got it all written down here.
Yeah, no, understood. So, I mean, look, based on what I'm understanding here, your tenants, I'm guessing you pay rent as well to yourself, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to leave or are you going to stay?
No, I'm staying.
You'd be signing a lease?
Yes, I'll have a lease, yes.
I'm just curious, right? So the apartments upstairs, are they all 1 bedrooms or 2s, studios?
Not all 1 bedrooms.
You said there's more than 1 bedrooms?
Yeah, one's a big apartment, okay? Got 2 floors. The other ones are a little smaller.
So it's 2 1 bedrooms and like what, a 2-bed, 3-bed?
I got one that has 4 rooms and 2 bathrooms, okay?
Yep.
The big apartment has 5 rooms and 2 full bathrooms. And then the last one has 3 rooms and 1 bathroom.
And then what were you going to pay if you were going to rent it back?
$500. My place is small. It's only like 300.
520 square feet, you said?
No, 320 square feet.
Oh, wow. So you'd only pay like 500?
I was going to write myself a lease for $500. If somebody wants to buy it, I mean, I can manage the place. I don't want people to come down and give me the rent. No, get till they get it instead of running back and forth. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys live upstairs. They pay cash.
For this deal specifically, have you gotten any offers that you've declined? Because I'm obviously very interested in the property. I just want to make sure we'd be on the same page.
Yeah, I had one guy who was going to buy it, and then we were back and forth, and I wanted to hold the mortgage. I wanted 6%. He didn't want to give me 6%. Okay, I wanted 2. He wanted to bring it. So we kept hemming and hawing. He went out and bought something else, so we didn't do nothing.
Okay. I mean, would you prefer to do seller financing, or would you rather just have an outright sale?
No, I'd rather hold the mortgage for a couple of years, even just 3 years.
Why do you want to hold a mortgage?
Why? Because I want to see what this freaking country's going to do.
I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way.
I'd like to hold it for a couple of years till I get organized, and then, then he can pay me off in a couple, 3 years. By then he can build up the business, build up the income, whatever he wants to do,
So, I mean, you're grossing about $200,000. I mean, look, based on some numbers, I mean, the problem is that in this area, it's very hard to pay like $300 or $350 a square foot when the market's really like a $200 a square foot market. This building is roughly like what, 6,000 square feet?
Yeah, 6,033, something like that.
Yeah. So, again, based on the market right now, I mean, like most, these types of properties really only trade for like maybe $200 a foot, maybe a smidge more, but again, you'd probably be in like the 1.2 to 1.3 million range.
Well, I'll keep it then.
And I'm not begging you to sell it. I just, I want to be transparent. A lot of these properties are in that range. Maybe you can get to like 1.4, 1.5, with some seller financing, maybe you get, something like a decent portion down, but, much more than that would be very difficult.
No, that's all right. Then I'll hold on to it. I mean, this guy was going to buy it for me, and maybe he'll come back again.
Yeah.
I'll just wait. I don't have to sell it.
If you got an offer of $1.2 million cash and closed in 30 days, you wouldn't be interested?
Nope.
And if you got to like maybe 1.5 million with like 500 grand down and held $1 million back, that's not something at all you'd be open to?
No.
So what number starts to be interesting? Because obviously 2 million is just like a bank's not going to be able to finance me at 2 million.
I'm financing the place. So give me 600 down. I'm financing the place. Bank will have to finance.
But I'm saying if I look at it like I respect that, which I understand where you're coming from. Fine. If we play it out that way, I'm saying I also want to make sure that I'm not overpaying for something that a bank would never find. Because again, like you said, you'd hold it for a few years, right? I would have to eventually get
at least 3 years, and maybe if my health is still good, I'll take it for another year. You know, it depends. You know?
I'm just saying I eventually have to get a mortgage, right? Like you eventually are going to want to be paid off.
You eventually have to get a mortgage, right?
Of course. So that's what I'm saying. I'm looking down the line of saying, where do I need to be income wise on this building in order to make sure I can substantiate paying you off eventually, right? So what kind of number do you feel like you could actually make sense of? Like, if it's not 2 million, where do you think you can agree to?
I'm not agreeing to anything else. That's it. They want it, let's have it. If not, forget it.
Okay, so if you did $2 million, the only numbers I can see making sense here is if you did $2 million, let's say we did 400 grand down, that's 1.6 million in a mortgage, and we did, hold on one second, you'd have to be at roughly 4% interest for probably 3 years, and then you could probably go to 5, and then after probably 4 years, you could probably refi on the 5th year or the end of the 5th year based on returns, right? Like we could agree to another year or two.
Yeah, I'm down to 4%. Forget it, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, I just got quoted on a deal from the bank for 5.25%. So if I'm getting a bank loan, I'd want to be better than what I can get. If I'm getting seller financing, I'd like to be better than what the bank can offer me, right?
No, you know what? Let's just forget it, okay? I got it listed with somebody out this week.
No, it's fine. Listen, you can pay your broker whatever the heck you want. I'm looking to try to buy the building. I'm just trying to make sense of the terms with you that can make sense for both of us.
Yeah, that's it. I guess I might just won't see him.
You said you might do what?
I just got a customer. I can't talk right now.
All right. Well, listen, I'll shoot you a text with some details with the offer, and you can either do nothing with it or you can accept it. You know, either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's my offer. That's it. Okay, I'm not changing. 1.9 to be the tops, but that's it.
So 1.9 million, 500 grand down, 6% interest.
6 down.
Oh, 6 down. I apologize. 600K down, 6% interest. Okay. Let me run some numbers. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. Bye. Yeah. Hi, Paul.
Hello?
Yeah, Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. My name's Henry. I was calling you about the property you have on. How you doing?
I'm fine.
All right. Wonderful. I was calling you because my partners and I are going through a 1031 exchange, and I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the building here.
Am I trying to sell the building? No.
You happen to have any other properties in the area you might be open to selling besides this one?
No.
Understood. Are you open to buying another property in Red Bank if I had something local?
You know that.
So if I had something decent, I should send it your way? Okay. Sounds good. Is this the best phone number to call you at? Okay. Sounds good, Paul. I'll give you a ring. Ideally, do you buy only mixed use properties or single floor retail is okay? I'll have my assistant shoot you some information early this week. All right. I appreciate it a lot. I can't hear you. You're coming. Say that again.
Place a Red Bank for White Guy Stage. You have a number we were thinking about buying it for?
Well, I was just trying to clarify some details first. My partners and I, we've had a lot of properties in downtown Red Bank for a while. I'm just wanted to clarify. What was upstairs? What did you have upstairs? Because I can't really tell.
We got 2 rentals. Let's go.
2 rental, two apartments?
You're not looking to tear it down and build. You're just looking to buy it. It's
been a long time since I've seen something make a lot of sense to knock down and rebuild, unless the town is just such a pain in the ass these days to get things approved.
It's right across the street from Count Daisy, so I'm thinking somebody's got to build there big. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, look, maybe if your neighboring property would consider selling at the same time, and both next to you, but you'd really need a lot of land. Even across the street, that piece of property, that huge lot, which is twice the size of your lot, only sold for 1.4 million. The property across the street from you, the crap piece of land there, that only sold for 1.4 million, and they've been stuck in approvals for a while to try to get something approved.
You mean like the other side? You're talking about that, whatever that.
Yeah, I'm saying land value. I'm just saying land value. If you're just going off of land value because they're trying to build something there, that only sold for $1.4 million. Right. So.
I would never take that. Our building anyway. I wouldn't take that.
You said you wouldn't take 1.4 million?
Not for my building, no.
No, that makes sense. What, you got to be generating $250,000 a year there?
Whatever. It is what it is.
All right. Well, look, best of luck on the deal. And, you know, if anything comes across or if I know your neighbor's going to sell, I'll give you a call.
Yeah, but don't like send me anything unless it's over 10%.
A 10% cap rate?
I'm not interested in aggravation.
You said 10%.
Real estate, I don't really want. I'd rather be in treasury bills right now. A lot easier.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, don't you feel like T-bills are coming down pretty heavily?
Yeah, maybe. Some of the other stuff I can get at least 5 to 7 on.
Yeah.
I don't have to get aggravated for 7, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, I'm finding a lot of at least 10% cash on cash returns day one in real estate. I mean, that's somewhere in that ballpark.
All right, well, if you have something, you should buy me.
Okay, you got it, Paul.
Buy me with a picture.
Sounds like a plan.
Right.
I can do that. No problem.
All right.
Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Thanks.
Bye. Yeah, hi, Oksana.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. My name's Henry. I was calling you about a property you have on. How are you?
I'm good.
I was calling you about the property because my partner and I are actually selling a building nearby, and I was just curious if you'd be at all open to possibly selling this property.
No, we're not going to sell it at this time.
Okay. I mean, there's not a number where you feel like if you got it, you might be open to it?
Should be like very, very good number.
What's a very good number to you? I mean, maybe I can pay it, maybe I can't, but it might be at least worth the time to explore it.
Yeah, it should be like 3 million.
How much?
3 million.
3 million. Okay, so how big is the building? It looks like it's only 9,000 square feet. Is that accurate?
It's a little bit more, but yeah, it's like 10,000.
So you're looking for like $300 a square foot?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the last few buildings we've bought between $75 and $125 a square foot. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay $3 million, but I can at least try to make an offer. And if you ever think about selling the building, we'd love to try to take a crack at it.
Okay, so if you don't like the price, you don't like it.
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's totally okay. I mean, look, we would probably end up paying somewhere around $1 million for it, maybe 1.2, 1.25 million.
You don't have to tell me that. So I understand all of this. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Have a great day. $3 million. Absolutely out of her mind. Thanks. Have a nice day. Sayonara. Ciao. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.